Hi everyone, as you are likely aware, every 2 years GKR organises karate experiences in Okinawa, which is of course the birthplace to karate. And this year's trip was scheduled for August, just after the Tokyo Olympics, and we had over 100 students looking to participate. Exciting times. Cue COVID-19 lockdowns, which saw the cessation of international flights and of course international borders closed. So needless to say, over 100 bitterly disappointed students that we've had to postpone this year's trip. But their disappointment can be your gain, because what we have managed to do is organise an Okinawa online experience. So for those of you who potentially couldn't get the time away to make this year's trip or didn't have the funds for the international travel, well, we're bringing the experience of Okinawa to you. So let's talk about that momentarily. Now, there are two predominant reasons we would love your involvement and your support with this. One is the benefit to you, and I will discuss that shortly. What I would like to discuss first is the benefit to Okinawa. Okinawa is an island. It is a stunning island, and it is an island that relies heavily on tourism to survive. It has a beautiful culture, beautiful people, and it gifted the world the art of karate that we all benefit from. The COVID-19 lockdowns, which I might add occurred long before Australia's and New Zealand's, have ravaged the island. Countless shops, restaurants and hotels have closed down. And for future karate trips, we need places to sleep and places to eat. And then there is the actual karate dojos. Many of Okinawa's masters, their dojos obviously had to close down completely, but because they're traditional karateka, perhaps not tech savvy enough to create online portals for their students, so they've had no means of generating an income. So these seminars, where we're charging money, of course, and that everyone pays, myself, all instructors who don't normally pay for things, students who have direct debit who may not normally pay for things, everyone pays, because 100% of the monies goes to the actual instructors, because we're trying to do something, give something back to these people who've dedicated their life to karate. Hopefully this can ease their burden somewhat. And of course, the more support, the better it is. So I would love you to be involved for that reason alone. So lastly, because we want to create a win-win situation, is the benefits to you. Now, there are many reasons why we organize these trips every 2 years. Obviously, there's the cultural experience, and I guess we can't really emulate that online. There is the bringing together of students from around the globe to train together to build an international sense of community, camaraderie, and I suppose you can't really emulate that so much online. But what we can do is training with masters is inspiring, and anything that stokes your karate fire is a good thing. An inspired student trains more frequently and with more intensity, so they get much quicker, better results, not just in here, technically as well. So that's always a good thing. And lastly is we organize these trips with the intent to bring different masters from different styles to come in and teach us, so you are exposed intentionally to different techniques, principles, and methodologies. Each master will have a different way of attacking a kata, of looking at technique, of looking at application. And so you become more open-minded. You don't get trapped by dogmatic thinking in your karate that there's a right and a wrong way. As long as something adheres to sound principles and it's effective, it's a good thing. Ultimately, it prevents closed-mindedness and broadens your overall martial knowledge, which is a good thing. So I hope to see you online, and stay tuned for more details of future seminars as well. Until then, right.